Avery is on the phone today for our first date follow-up, and she's getting ghosted by a guy named Ryder. So in a few minutes, we'll call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting her and maybe get her another date. But first, Avery, how long has it been since you heard from Ryder?
Yeah, so it's been about, it's been about 2 weeks since I've heard from him. We went on this really lovely date where we went biking, like actual biking, and we went to the park and down the trail, and I was trying to play it cool. I was having a good time, but I got to be honest, y'all, I haven't ridden a bike since like 8th grade PE. So I definitely fell twice.
Are you okay?
Oh, yeah, I'm good. It may have even been 3 times, but but Ryder was so sweet. He was a total gentleman. He helped me up, and he laughed with me. He laughed with me, not at me. Okay. And so I thought he was super charming and that it was going well. We stopped for smoothies. Afterwards, we sat by the lake. We talked for like over an hour. It was so sweet. It was just one of those like unexpected connection moments. And he was so chill. Like, Ryder is annoyingly attractive and confident, but not cocky at the same time. And when I spoke, he listened. He actually listened to me talk about everything, including my really weird little pottery side hustle that I have.
I love how excited we get when somebody listens to us.
It's always nice when somebody listens to you.
Yeah, we hear that a lot on these first date follow-ups, and I mean, I get it, but it's the simple things really that get us hooked.
I know. I agree, and he just made me feel really cool and safe, and like I wasn't being judged even when I crashed into that sign.
Oh, no.
I haven't had that kind of connection in a very long time. So it felt spontaneous and easy and like not forced. And I'm not trying to plan a wedding or anything or rush anything, but I just want to know what happened.
Yeah. Do you know what could have happened? I mean, obviously it wasn't your falling because he stuck around for a while after that.
I was like, we don't know that for a fact, but
that would be terrible. Did anything else happen?
Yeah, guys, I don't know, but the one thing I can think of is that there was this one moment where I panicked when a squirrel ran across the path. And I don't mean like a little panic. I full blown freaked the F out. It was not my best moment, but I tried to play it off, and so I just screamed at the squirrel and was like, "Not today, little demon!" But he laughed. He laughed. He seemed like he wasn't weirded out. Almost seemed like he was taking the joke with me. He didn't seem like, oh my gosh, this is a full-grown adult woman having a meltdown over a squirrel on the bike path.
So like it was a real meltdown, not just like a
Yeah, I was not expecting that squirrel.
Okay. So you think maybe that's what might be the reason that you are getting ghosted is just the reaction to the little demon squirrel?
That's got to be it, because nothing else happened. Everything else went so beautifully. I can't think of anything else that would have thrown it off.
Well, he fell off the bike also.
We'll see if that is the reason. We'll play a song, come back, and then call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting you and maybe get you another date if you still want one, okay?
Okay, perfect.
All right, we'll get your first date follow-up next.
#1 hits, millions of records sold, awards, sold-out tours. You think the Jonas Brothers are satisfied? Nope. It's podcast time.
We get to ask other people questions because we're sick and tired of being asked questions.
Hey Jonas is available now, and their first guest is a big one, Paul Rudd.
Steve Carell is a great singer.
Can he tell you not to audition for The Office or something?
I told him.
Whoa.
We were filming Anchorman. Clearly, I was the idiot. Thank God he didn't listen to me, right?
Listen to Hey Jonas on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
June is Black Music Month, and on the Drink Champs podcast, we're speaking with the hottest names in the culture, like Sway Lee.
Do you realize how legendary you are? I appreciate that. I be seeing it, but I'm like, man, I still got like so much more to do. Like Prince, he dropped like 30 albums. We dropped like 5 right now. Like, that's the rate we gotta be going.
Yeah, that's a good attitude. You'll also hear stories from industry legends and hip-hop pioneers like Fab Five Freddy.
I directed one of Nas's early videos.
Which one?
One Love.
Wow.
Yes. I literally filmed in his apartment in Queensbridge.
Wow.
His moms was still up in that apartment. Nas was just beginning to take off. His pops used to live near me in Harlem. His dad introduced him to a whole lot of, conscious stuff, and he made a young prodigy.
No matter the era, Drink Champs brings you the biggest names and the most unfiltered conversations. Listen to Drink Champs from the Black Effect Podcast Network on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Keith Giamanco seemed like a mild-mannered suburban dad, but secretly, he became someone else, a master of disguise who went on a crime spree. At the time, did it seem like a crazy idea?
It seemed very crazy, but I felt so desperate that I felt it was the quickest, easiest way out.
Did you allow yourself to think about how it could go wrong and what that might look like?
No, I didn't want to manifest that. I was trying to manifest success.
Every family has its secrets. But what happens when you discover that your dad has been living a double life?
That is not the look of an innocent man. This is going to change my life and my family dynamic forever, because everything that had existed prior in my reality is now untrue.
Listen to Deep Cover The Family Man on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Your husband is not who you think he is. Your body is not what you thought it was. Your identity is formed by a secret history. I'm Dani Shapiro, and these are just a few of the stunning stories I'll be exploring on the 14th season of Family Secrets.
And just then, we felt the plane turn in the air. So much so that the bags that were under people's seats just kind of flew into the aisle.
Each week, we dive headfirst into the complex power of secrecy, how it shapes our identities and relationships, and how it ultimately can reveal to us our truest selves.
My daughter, she's pretending she doesn't know, but is trying to cook and feed me and keep me alive because I wasn't eating anything. And me pretending like everything was fine.
He kind of shoved me out of the way and said, move. And he went out the front door and he jumped in a car and drove off. And that was the last time I saw him.
Listen to season 14 of Family Secrets on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
First Date Follow-Up. Powered by the Advocates Injury Attorneys. Online at advocateslaw.com.
If you're just joining us for today's First Date Follow-Up, Avery is on the phone and she's getting ghosted by a dude named Ryder. So we're about to call him and see if he will tell us why he's ghosting her and maybe get her a second date if she still wants one. But first, Avery, remind us about your date real quick before we call him.
Sure. So about 2 weeks ago, I had the most wonderful date with a guy named Ryder. We went biking on a bike trail, and it was so much fun, but it was my first time biking in many, many years. So I did fall a few times, but he helped me back up. And other than that, we got smoothies, and we had a really great time with a lot of great talking. And I have not heard from him since. The only thing that I can think of that might have scared him off is when we were biking, a silly little squirrel ran out in front of me, and I freaked out because I don't like rodents. But that's all I can think of. I texted him the next day, and I thanked him for a great date, and I sent him a picture of me smiling with a smoothie a few days later to be like, oh, look, we did smoothies. But I have gotten nothing back from him, so I'd love to see what he says.
All right. Are you ready for us to call him?
Let's do it.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Ryder, please?
Yeah, this is he.
Hey, Ryder, how are you? This is the Jubal Show. It's a radio show.
Hi, Ryder. I'm Nina.
Hi, and I'm Victoria.
Oh, hello.
What's up? How are you? And my name's Jubal, by the way. Have you ever listened to the Jubal Show?
I think I have heard the show before, yeah.
Okay. Well, we're calling you today because one of our listeners actually emailed us about you.
Oh, wait. Is this about Avery?
Oh, you knew right away.
Wow, that's fast.
Yeah. Well, we do a segment called the First Date Follow-Up on our show. Maybe you already knew that, I guess. Where if you ghost somebody and they don't know why, they can email us to get you on the phone and ask. So, yes, it is about Avery.
Oh.
Do you have a second to tell us why you're ghosting her?
Yeah, I mean, I figured this might come up eventually.
Oh, really? What happened?
I mean, she's beautiful, like drop dead gorgeous, but she sent me this photo and it was her in like unicorn underwear holding a smoothie and doing this wink face. I don't know. It was really bizarre. I mean, I opened it during lunch at work and I almost choked on my tortilla chips.
So you didn't like it?
You've really painted the picture, Ryder.
It was like she was trying to be, it was like a 6-year-old trying to be sexy. That's what it felt like. It was kind of creepy.
It was creepy.
Yeah, a little bit like, too, I don't know.
It's not often you hear a dude say that with getting a picture like that.
Never, actually. Was it the unicorns that made it that way, or was it the whole thing?
It was the whole thing, but yeah, the unicorns really pushed it over the edge.
Okay.
All right, so that's the reason you're ghosting her, is she creeped you out with trying to send you a sexy picture.
Yeah, and there was some other stuff, too. It's like, so she calls her bed the snuggle headquarters.
You don't like that?
That's kind of cute.
It's like elementary school. I mean, she was also like sipping her smoothie and being like, yummy, sippy, I love it. You know.
Okay, baby talkie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Ryder, thank you for being honest with us and tell us why you're ghosting her. Now I'll let you know that she's actually on the phone listening and wants to talk to you. Probably, maybe in baby talk. I don't know.
Are you at Snuggle headquarters?
Wait.
Oh, shoot.
So you didn't like the unicorns? For real? Like, those are sexy.
Hey, Avery.
Hi. Oh, my God. I'm sorry. I didn't realize that being playful is like a deal breaker now.
I mean, it's not that you're being playful. It's just like, I don't know. I barely knew you, and all of a sudden I'm looking at you in like Lisa Frank lingerie, holding a smoothie. I mean, you kind of treated it like it was a mic drop moment or something. I don't know. It was weird.
I was dropping a mic of joy and love and body positivity. And I mean, come on, that could have been yours.
I mean, look, you are totally a vibe and you're very beautiful. I just don't think I'm like your vibe. You know, I live in the real world. You seem to live in like a glitter dimension where like squirrels call like these meltdowns and smoothies have feelings. I don't know. It's weird.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, I should have mentioned that I have a fear of rodents, and squirrels are basically rodents because I know I was a little bit dramatic, but it freaked me out. Okay. And I don't know what you're talking about. Smoothies definitely have feelings.
What does that mean?
Well, you clearly don't have feelings or have any understanding of fun in life. I didn't realize you were this serious. It's such a bummer.
What does that mean?
Oh, well, he said earlier that like squirrels cause meltdowns and smoothies don't have feelings, and I was just saying, what if they do?
I don't know. It's a little much for me. It just feels like I'm dealing with like elementary school. I don't know.
Whoa. Ryder, what would you like for a woman to send to you? You know, just a perfect portrait in business casual, like fully covered?
I don't know, maybe like regular lingerie without like unicorns and glitter and stuff. I don't know.
Okay, well, I guess I'll just find somebody who doesn't have emotional panic when they see sparkles.
What?
Well, Ryder, would you like another date with Avery? We'll pay for it.
No, I think I'm good. She's one of a kind, but I think we live on different planets.
Well, that's totally fine. You can have fun with a woman who likes to role play like they're in business meetings or church or court or something boring like you.
Wow.
Look, you can tell the smoothie I said sorry.
Oh my gosh. Well, you're the one who's going to be sorry when you're bored and you're wishing for unicorns or you're wishing for something fun and sparkly because your next date is with a girl that's totally beige.
Laughing.
Jubal's first date follow-up.
Hey guys, it's us, the Jonas Brothers. I'm Joe. I'm Kevin.
And I'm Nick. And guess what? We created our own podcast called Hey Jonas.
We invented a podcast?
Well, we didn't invent it. We just contributed to it.
We're the first people to do podcasts. We get to ask other people questions because we're sick and tired of being asked questions.
Well, sick and tired is a strong way to put it, but, you know.
Tired and sick.
Tired and sick.
Listen to Hey Jonas on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. Just listen. We don't care where you hear it.
Hey everyone, this is Teddy Mellencamp
And Tamara Judge from Two Teas in a Pod.
There's been one scandal that's consumed our lives these last couple of months.
We're recapping the 3-part Summer House reunion, and as always, we're being brutally honest.
We're dissecting timelines, receipts, blind items, and previous episodes.
Amanda and Wes, watch out. We're not going to be easy on you. Listen to Two Teas in a Pod on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
This is an iHeart podcast. Guaranteed human.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Today's second date update, James is on the phone, and apparently he thought his date was going to be a super ugly weirdo. But he still went on the date anyway, and now he's not getting a call back.
What a risk.
Yeah, it's a big risk. James, why'd you decide to take such a risk?
I don't know. I was just kind of curious. I mean, her photos looked amazing, you know, and I'm thinking there's no way that she's real. I'm being catfished, you know.
I thought from the photos you thought she was a super ugly weirdo.
Yeah, she's uggo. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna try
this out. But maybe good looking wasn't working out for you. Sometimes you have to go a different route. Sure.
No, but seriously, I really thought I was being catfished. Like, I showed the photos to all my friends, and they were convinced as well, you know.
Yeah. They're like, there's no way you can get somebody on that level. It's got to be a super ugly weirdo you're about to go out with.
Sad. No, exactly. It was way out of my league, but I'm like, on the off chance she's real, like, I have to go. You know, I owe it to myself.
What were you feeling pulling up to this date? I mean, I assume you guys met somewhere.
Well, you know, we chose to meet at a public place. You know, I just wanted to make sure I was safe because, like I said, I really, in the back of my mind, thought I was being catfished.
Hey,
and,
it's smart.
you
That's
know,
smart.
I don't want to be kidnapped or something. I have no idea. But, you know, so we picked a coffee shop. And when I get to the coffee shop, it really was her. Like, I just could not believe it. Wow.
Oh my! Did you almost want to leave? Like, wait, hold on. This wasn't what I actually was expecting.
No, I know. Nothing like, you know, things never work out like this. So I was excited. And I told her right away. I was like, I thought, you know, I was being catfished. So I can't believe it. You know, you're real.
And then she took off a mask and she's like, nope, I'm a super ugly weirdo. Gotcha.
Yeah, exactly. She ripped it right off. And then.
What was her response when you told her you thought you were being catfished?
She laughed. You know, her photos are a little too good, you know, and I guess she probably, I don't know if she gets that often.
It's probably a compliment.
Yeah. No, but yeah, so I told her, you know, when I told her that, she actually told me she was flattered by that. So that was cool.
I mean, if somebody was like, man, your pictures are too good online. There's no way you could look like that in real life. I'd be like, well, one, I'd be like, that's true. I don't.
You get that a lot.
But I would, if I did look like that in real life, I'd be like, yeah, thanks. I appreciate that. I'm that good looking. What's her name, by the way?
Anna.
Anna. All right. And how was coffee with Anna?
You know, it was nice. You know, she was laughing at my jokes, so that was cool. Nice. And things were going well. And finally, you know, we finished coffee, and it was that, you know, time to do something else. And I suggested that we explore the city and just, you know, walk around and kind of hang out.
And she agreed?
Yes, she agreed. And so we're walking around, and we find this antique store that looks very intriguing.
Okay.
So we go in there, and, you know, they have, like, your typical kind of New Age books and lots of antiques and stuff, but they have this, like, big gem collection. So, quick backstory, my grandmother's really into gems and crystals and stuff and kind of raised me on them. So I know, you know, a decent amount about it. So we're looking at the gems, and I'm explaining to her different ones and what I know about it. And she's just amazed that I know this, you know, and we're looking at all of them. I decide I'm going to buy her a gem. This is going to be, you know, my big move.
You bought her a diamond ring and proposed to her.
And I proposed right there.
Okay.
No, I bought her this rose quartz, and it's a gem for love, right? That's like the rose quartz. So
that's kind of nice.
I know, right? I was like, all right, this will be great. And she was very flattered. She loved it. And I don't know, from there, it was just kind of, she had, you know, other things to do. It was kind of the end of the date, I guess. And, you know, we just it ended with a hug. Like, I didn't know if I should kiss her, but I didn't. And
Was it naturally the end of the date, or did it feel like after you bought the rose quartz, she was like, all right, gotta go?
I know it sounds like that, but it wasn't that. It was
Okay.
just kind of a natural ending to our date.
Okay.
But I haven't heard back from her, honestly, since that hug. And I kind of keep going over to my mind, like, should I have kissed her, or, should I have just made a date right then and there for, like, a second date? My friends told me play it cool and wait a few days, but I don't know. The more I think of it, my friends are just kind of idiots, and they're all single also.
Yeah, exactly. Take advice from them. You don't think maybe, like, you gave her a gym for love and the L word might have scared her away too soon?
Maybe, but I just feel like it's not like I just dropped down on one knee and proposed. That's actually the name of the gem. It's a gem for love.
So you didn't give it to her and was like, I love you, and that's why I'm giving this love gem to you.
Exactly.
Okay.
I don't know though. I'm kind of with. It feels like a lot to me. Like, wasn't there like a gem for happiness you could have picked, or a gem for like gratitude, or some other lovely feeling?
A gem for let's have a second date.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know if there's a second date gem, but we'll...
A gem to text me back. That would have been nice.
All right, we'll play a song and then come back and call her and get your second date update, okay?
Yeah, any help you can give me would be great.
Okay, we'll call her right after this. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Today's second date update makes you realize how distrusting people are when it comes to dating, especially online. As soon as you see a picture of somebody who you think is hot and normal, instantly you're like, nope, that's way too good to be true. It's some creepy dude in his mom's basement who's trying to steal my money or other things from me. I don't want to meet up with them. And that's what happened to James, who's on the phone for a second date update right now. He met this girl named Anna online, thought she was gorgeous and everything about her was cool, so he was convinced that he was being catfished. But he actually wasn't catfished. She showed up for coffee and she was exactly like her profile advertised. And he was obviously excited about that. They had coffee and then they walked around for a little bit, went into a store where they had a bunch of like rocks for sale. And I guess he's a big rock dude. He loves rocks and gems. And he even bought her a rose quartz rock to signify love or whatever.
Oh, wow.
I think that's how they describe it. This is for love or whatever.
God, you're so romantic.
And they had a hug, ended the date, and he hasn't heard from her, and he's not sure why.
The one thing I didn't ask you, James, you were, shocked that she looked like her pictures. You looked like your pictures too, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
And I mean, I still just can't get out of my mind. Like, what did I do wrong? I mean, do you think I should have just kissed her right there when I gave her the gem? What do you think?
I mean, I would have had to have been there.
I'm going to go with overkill.
Yeah.
Like the love rock and a kiss, it felt...
Right. Yeah.
I mean, if you're worried that the rock did too much, the kiss would have really pushed you over the edge.
I mean, so you think I should have kissed her before I gave her the rock?
Yeah. I think you should have kissed her as soon as you found out that she wasn't catfishing you. Just, oh, thank God, and then kissed her. Well, I'm going to dial her phone number right now and see if we can figure it out for you, okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Hello,
Hi, may I speak to Anna, please?
this is Anna.
Hey, Anna, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. Hello?
What's your name?
Huh? What?
I don't know what's going on here.
I don't either anymore. Anna, my name is Jubal from a radio show called Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Your name's Jubal?
Yeah.
Have we met?
No, not until now. Nice to meet you.
Okay. Why are you calling me?
Well, I'm calling you because we do a segment on our show called The Second Date Update. Have you ever heard of anything like that?
I think I've heard of it, but I've never listened to it.
Okay. Well, what it is if you go on a date with somebody and then end up not calling them after, they can email us to get you on the phone and ask what happened. And we got an email about you from a guy who listens to our show. His name is James.
Okay.
Okay. And James told us that you guys went on a date and he really enjoyed going out with you, but now you're not returning any of his phone calls or text messages.
Yeah. I'm not trying to see him again.
I think you've made that point clear, and that's really not why we're just trying to figure out why he is confused. He wants to know if he did something wrong.
Do I have to give you a reason?
I mean, there's nothing I can take from you if you don't, but we would like it. He would like a reason.
I guess I can tell you that
James's dating profile is, it seems really sneaky.
Sneaky?
Sneaky and very misleading.
What did it say in his dating profile? We've never seen it.
I'm being really honest. I feel like I was catfished.
I feel
Like you
were catfished.
That I was catfished, and he even brought it up on the date that he was afraid that he was going to be catfished because I seemed too beautiful in my photos.
Okay.
But quite honestly, I felt like I was being catfished.
Did he look different or something?
Well, no, he looked the same, I would say, in his photos generally. But the main part of his profile says that he's a real life rock star. And that's the thing that attracted me to him the most, because I love rock and roll. It's my jam. And I thought, great, somebody else who has that same craving for it.
So you thought he was a big music lover?
Not only did I think he was a music lover, but from that quote, I just assumed that he was a rock star, that he was actually in a band. And I get there, and he's just another average polo-wearing Joe Schmo.
Okay.
So wait, did you ask him? I mean, did you ask him, are you in a band? Did you ever discuss that?
Yeah, I tried to bring it up a little bit, but this guy, I don't know if you know this, he's a rock fiend, like an actual gravel earth rock fiend.
Well, we did talk to him, Anna, and he told us that he loves like gyms and things like that.
Oh, yeah. He absolutely is in love with gems. I think more than he probably would be with an actual person, which is where I felt so misled. And I'm thinking this guy loves rock and roll. He's a rock star, an actual rock star. No, he just loves rock.
Okay.
But Anna, can't you find the humor in that? That's pretty funny.
You know, it's funny, but I'm just not into it.
Okay, so you're not interested in dating a dude who is literally into rocks and not rock and roll.
Yeah, I was hoping he would be into music, but instead he just gave me a pink rock, and so that's why I don't want to see him again.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Yeah, it does make sense. And you know what else, Anna?
What?
James is actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
Oh, my God. Are you serious?
Yeah. How rock and roll is that, huh? Yeah, surprise. He's a loose cannon. James, are you still there?
I'm still here, yeah. Hey. I still can't believe this. Adam, how come you just didn't tell me this?
How come you're putting Rockstar on your profile when you don't know nothing about rock and roll? It's really misleading.
Not to my followers, not to the people who love rocks like I do. I mean, it's very serious.
But you don't think that that's kind of like that badass, edgy lifestyle that you're looking for, Anna?
Oh, no, I don't.
You have to admit, all right, sure, I'm not a rock star in the way you thought. Yeah, I'm not some guy who takes drugs and plays guitar, but you have to admit.
When did I ever say that?
Yeah, I mean, all the rock stars take a lot of drugs. You know that.
You have to. You have to take drugs in order to be a rock star.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think their guitars even turn on if they don't take drugs. But you have to admit, we had a connection. I mean, you didn't feel that?
I mean, I have nothing to admit, James, because I didn't feel that.
So you're trying to tell me the way you looked at me when I gave you that rose quartz rock, I mean, that was fake?
Oh, no. That wasn't fake. That was just me extremely shocked.
Oh.
Wow. And shocked not so much in a good way.
I don't know how you can say that. I bought that for you. And that cost $18.
Oh, my God. I thought it was way more than that.
$18, Anna. Come on.
Wow. James, I think you should start investing in something that is worth $18. Maybe, like a guitar stand or something else. I think what you should do is find someone from your large following and that equally loves rock, because it's not for me.
Oh. Listen, I'm going to put everything down on the line here. I've never dated anyone as good looking as you, and I'm not going to stop, And I can help you get your rocks off if you give me a chance.
Oh, that's a little rock and roll, James.
There's some rock.
See, Anna, there's some edge to James.
He didn't mean that.
I think he meant it.
He loves his puns.
Hey, you never know. You could unleash this rock man and...
Rock?
Yeah, he could rock your world.
Doesn't even sound sexy.
Exactly.
Oh, my
Just
God.
give me a chance. And like I told you, on the date, I actually do play an instrument. It's the oboe, and I could get you in kind of a rock and roll mood, if you want.
Well, Anna, what aren't you getting here? This dude is definitely rock and roll. He's full of rock puns. He plays an oboe.
Honestly, I think you should give him a chance, Anna. What's wrong with just one more date? He sounds funny. He has confidence. I mean, that's a rock star.
Well, then maybe you should date him, and you found all the best characteristics about him.
Well, first, let me ask you, Anna, would you like to go on a second date with James? We will pay for it.
I'm going to tell you straight, James. I'm really not feeling the rebel rock vibe, and I prefer the rock and roll vibe. So I'm going to have to pass.
Oh, man.
Oh, that's too bad.
I'm telling you that I'm not a drug addict who plays rock and roll. I love rock.
Not looking for a drug addict.
Yeah. Anna's looking for more like a band dude, not necessarily just a straight-up drug addict.
I don't want to take you to rehab, James. I just want to take someone on a second date.
I just picture her trolling the streets for a crack addict.
All right. If you don't want to go out with me, that's fine. But is it all right if I at least tell my friends that we're dating?
Anna, is that okay?
Yeah.
Come on. You can't be that desperate.
I really am that desperate. Like, I'll just pretend we're going out for like 2 or 3 weeks. We sleep together all the time, obviously. But then, and then I'll just tell them I broke it off because you didn't love rocks or something like that.
You broke it off.
All right. I guess you're kind of funny. You can go out for 2 weeks with me with fake me, but then you're gonna have to end it, James.
Is that a deal, James?
All right, thank you.
I feel like that's a win.
Yeah, that is a successful second date update. You didn't get a second date out of it. You got a fake girlfriend for 2 weeks. Congratulations.
Awesome. Thanks, guys, for all your help. And I swear, you're not going to be sorry about this. You're going to have a great next 2 weeks.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
The text in at 78592 says, the guy sounds like a rock star to me. If you missed today's second date update, James and Anna went out for coffee after they went to a rock store where he bought a rose quartz rock for her, which is supposed to symbolize love, and he wasn't wondering why she wasn't calling back. When we got her on the phone, we found out the reason she wasn't getting back to him was because when she met him, she thought he was into rock music because on his profile, he called himself a rock star. And he is a rock star. He's just into actual rocks.
Yeah, play on words.
Yeah, she felt catfished by James, especially because he calls himself a rock star.
Though.
And she said that he's not a rock star at all. He admits that he's not edgy, and Anna thought that he has a huge following online because of rock music. And he was in a band, but he's not in a band at all. He just likes rocks a lot.
Even if it doesn't work out with his fake girlfriend, Anna, because now they're going to be fake for a couple weeks, he's got a lot of options on our text board.
Yeah.
People are into the rock star, when you're using rock literally, too.
And he was funny. People are like, he's actually a really funny guy.
I'm not worried about him.
So he'll be all right, I think. They didn't go out again. But remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back. Also, if you've been in a car accident, don't email the show. I don't want to hear about it. But I know who does want to hear about it. The Advocates. It's 206-512-3555, online, advocateslaw.com. They'll make sure you get all the money that you're owed from the insurance companies if you're in a car accident, because the insurance companies don't want to just give you cash, and you might need medical bills paid or your expenses in getting your car repaired. And if you don't call them, then you're not going to get the best result. Trust me, consultation is free. They've gotten over $100 million for their clients, so give them a call, 206-512-3555, online, advocateslaw.com. I'm trying not to sneeze right now, so.
Oh, I can hear it.
Yeah, that's like, it's that tickling right in the top of your nose. Anyway, Brooke and Jubal's direct deposit is still on. Coming up in just 5 minutes, I'll be calling out a name worth $1,200. Lexi is on the phone today for a first date follow-up, and she's getting ghosted by a guy named Daniel. So in a few minutes, we'll call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting her and maybe get her a second date. But before we do that, we need to talk to her about the date. So Lexi, what's up? How are you?
I'm doing all right. Just a lot of wondering.
Yeah, of course.
How long has it been since you heard from Danny Boy?
5 days.
You're making this so light. You know she's stressed out,
I don't know
right?
if he goes by Danny Boy or not, but that's what I want to call him right now.
Just gave him a whole
Danny Heiser.
I'm sorry, Lexi. This is not a joking matter. When you get ghosted, it sucks.
Not fun.
Why don't you tell us about your date?
So I guess to start off with, I just really liked him. He was really different from everyone else that I've gone out on dates with. He's quietly confident, not too flashy. He had clean sneakers, good watch. It's like he knows what he's doing.
Like he's
he
not
was
a mess?
also really thoughtful. He's beautifully put together. Which we love.
Beautifully. That's amazing.
He asked really good questions, thoughtful ones, and he actually remembered my answers. So all in all, a good package. He seemed grounded, ambitious, emotionally steady. And we ended up meeting at a neighborhood bar, and there were darts and pool tables around. It was kind of like a casual, flirty vibe area. There was low lighting. There was jukebox. I really am thinking like this could turn into something. And then we started playing darts, and I was really, really bad. I shot one, and it was nowhere near the board. Not even close.
Where was it?
I think it was like the other end of the room, I'll say. So,
wow.
I felt like everything was going in slow motion, so I felt like I heard it just hit the floor, and everyone was looking, tables nearby, and without thinking, I just started going, wow, my dad would have emotionally eviscerated me for that. And he looked concerned. He was like, oh? So I panicked. And I just said, well, no, he's alive. We're close. It's fine. And I just laughed it off, but maybe too loudly. I think I snorted at one point.
Wait, Lexi. So you threw a dart across the room, and then you started talking about your dad.
I did. Okay. And I said to him, I don't have daddy issues, by the way.
Okay.
But I'm freaking out right now.
Are you telling us, or did you tell him that?
I told him I don't have any daddy issues, and I'm spiraling inside. I think I just killed the vibe.
I mean, there's worse things you can say. So.
Yeah, that's true. And he was really nice about it. He wasn't uncomfortable. He just smiled and nodded. And, very soon afterwards, we went to the pool table, and I felt like the vibe picked back up from there.
Okay.
And then he was being flirtatious again. He was showing me how to hold the cue properly. So there was light touching. We were joking around. There was teasing. So he stayed for another round instead of just running away and leaving.
Okay, that's nice.
I mean, we appreciate that. Yeah.
Yeah, but I just can't help but wonder if things got too real for him too fast, if I just overshared, if it was the dad comment.
Lexi is on the phone, and she's getting ghosted by a dude named Daniel, so we're about to call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting her and maybe get her a second date. But before we do that, Lexi, why don't you break down your situation again real quick?
Basically, I went on a date about 5 days ago. I haven't heard from him. We went to a bar, a nearby bar, and I think I screwed it up by talking about my daddy issues when I screwed up at playing darts real badly.
When you put it like that.
Yeah. All right, well, are you ready for us to call him?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Hello.
Hi, may I speak to Daniel, please?
This is speaking.
Hey, Daniel, how are you? This is a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Hi, Daniel. I'm Nina.
Hi, I'm Victoria.
And my name is Jubal. What's up?
Wait, this is really on the radio?
Yes, it is. Have you ever listened to the show before? I'm guessing you have the way you responded, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't think I'd be on it, but here we are.
Okay,
so.
yes, here we are. Congratulations. We've always wanted to get you on the show, so I'm glad you're on now.
This part feels awkward to me, too.
Daniel, calling you today because, we do the segment called the First Date Follow-Up, where if you go out on a date with somebody and you end up ghosting them, they can email us to ask you why you're ghosting them. And we got an email about you.
Oh, no.
Who are you ghosting,
You did,
Daniel?
Yeah. Any idea who it would be?
I'm just going to assume it might be Lexi, my most recent date.
It is Lexi, your most recent date. Yeah, we talked to her. She said she really liked you, but can't figure out why you're ghosting her. Do you mind telling us?
Yeah, no problem. I mean, let me just start off. Like, Lexi's great. She was cute, a little bit spastic, which I thought was kind of adorable. She was really funny. She was funny. Very, very self-assured, which I liked. And, we had a good time. But there's something she said that just kind of stuck with me. And I really, it kind of ruined it for me.
Uh-oh. What did she say?
It rubbed me the wrong way. Let's just put it that way. So we were playing pool, and I'm not the best at pool. I'm not the worst, but I had a moment where I completely missed a shot. And, I think she might have been joking, but what she said is, it's okay. I don't date winners anyway. And I don't know why, but for some reason that just kind of rubs me the wrong way. And I couldn't really shake it the rest of the day. I kind of felt like she called me a loser, which I just missed a shot at the pool. But she kept saying, it's a joke, relax, I'm kidding. Mm-hmm. But the damage was kind of done. It really kind of felt like weirdly competitive or weirdly kind of a dig. And I don't know. I mean, I've had some bad dating history where people have been kind of not the kindest to me. So I don't know. For some reason, it really rubbed me the wrong way.
Well, okay. Because she called you a loser?
Jubal.
I mean, essentially.
Well, thanks. Yeah. But that is kind of, the thing that really made me it just gave me pause about whether or not I wanted to see her again. So I've been marinating on the idea. It is. It doesn't make you feel, kind of takes the wind out of your sails or your confidence, if you know what I mean.
For sure. Yeah. But you got to feel good now knowing that she doesn't think you're a loser because she wants to know why you're ghosting her.
Well,
I guess that is a light at the end of the tunnel, if you gotta put it that way. I don't think I'm a loser. I just think for some reason I just kept replaying that moment in my head of wow, like that was embarrassing enough, and then she kind of kicked me while I was down,
Yeah, and you don't want to date somebody that calls you a loser and kicks you while you're down. That's not your type.
That's not your thing.
That was my type most of my life. So I'm saying, I don't think that should be your type, Daniel.
Wow.
But I'm just making sure that's not your type.
No, it's not my type, I wouldn't say. But she is very cute. She's funny. Okay. I just can't believe is she on the line right now?
Yeah. Do you remember now how these work? She is. She's on the phone and wants to talk to you.
I totally forgot. Wait, she is on the line, isn't she?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey. How's it going?
Hey, so, I mean, that's kind of ridiculous. I mean, you ghosted me over that. It was obviously a joke.
I mean, I understand how you meant it, but I couldn't help just replaying that moment in my head. And then it kind of kicked my confidence to ask you out again because I didn't know if you really thought that about me. I don't know. Like, I thought it was like, am I disappointing you already? I don't know. I kind of felt like it kind of just planted a seed in my head. And for some reason, it's kind of blocked me from being able to reach out to you. So it just hit me the wrong way. I don't know how to explain it other than that. It was weird.
Honestly, I roast people that I like. If I didn't like you, I'd be polite, and honestly, polite would be the real red flag.
Oh. I don't know if that sounds real good.
That's true.
I mean, you lost that game. You lost that shot. But, I mean, I was just fooling around. I know you're not really a loser. You're just a loser in that moment in time. But I was definitely not submitting feedback on your performance in general as a whole. And in fact, I just really liked you. I hate thinking that you went home believing that I was so serious, but in the end, losers can become winners. So we can try this again, maybe.
Are you saying like you're being mean to me is supposed to be a green flag? That's what I'm looking forward to. Is you're going to be putting me down a lot?
That's a good question.
Yeah, but I roast everybody that I care for, you big dummy.
Well, hey, Daniel, you big dummy. Would you like to go out with Lexi again? We'll pay for it.
Losers do become winners.
I feel like this definitely made me feel kind of like a dummy because I think I got in my head. You were pretty great. I had a great time with you. I'm sorry I got a little overly sensitive about that. But
wait,
do you want to go out with her?
I think.
Huh?
Yeah, I mean, I do think I'd like to go on another date with you. I mean, now that I know how you operate, I'm sorry. I'll work on being less sensitive as a loser.
What?
Are you serious?
I think I may have overthought it.
Okay.
If you care enough to bring this on the radio, I think it's definitely worth another shot.
Lexi, congratulations. You got yourself another date.
I can't wait for our next date. Where are we going next?
Wait a minute.
Jubal's first date follow-up.
Hey guys, it's us, the Jonas Brothers. I'm Joe.
I'm Kevin.
And I'm Nick. And guess what? We created our own podcast called Hey Jonas.
We invented a podcast?
Well, we didn't invent it. We just contributed to it.
First people to do podcasts.
We get to ask other people questions because we're sick and tired of being asked questions.
Well, sick and tired is a strong way to put it, but you know.
Tired and sick.
Tired and sick.
Listen to Hey Jonas on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. Just listen. We don't care where you hear it.
I am the Therapy Gecko. I am an unlicensed lizard therapist who takes phone calls from real anonymous humans about their problems, such as this.
Sometimes I'll have my girlfriend pre-chew spicy food and kind of baby bird it into my mouth. Is that weird?
This week on Therapy Gecko, we're hearing all real, authentic human stories about anything from relationships to family drama to serendipitous encounters with unexpected people and things. If real people pique your interest, this is the podcast for you. Listen to Therapy Gecko on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
I'm Michelle McPhee, and I've been unraveling the strangest criminal alliance I've ever reported on. A Mormon polygamist and an Armenian businessman.
Multi-million-dollar house, Ferraris and Lamborghinis, private jets, $1 billion fraud.
But how long can this alliance last?
Tell me what you know. Is somebody coming after me?
Listen to Kingdom of Fraud on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey everyone, this is Teddy Mellencamp.
And Tamara Judge from Two Teas in a Pod.
There's been one scandal that's consumed our lives these last couple of months.
We're recapping the 3-part Summer House reunion, and as always, we're being brutally honest.
We're dissecting timelines, receipts, blind items, and previous episodes.
Amanda and Wes, watch out. We're not going to be easy on you. Listen to Two Teas in a Pod on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
This is an iHeart podcast. Guaranteed human.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
You know, normally when we do a second date update, we spend the time trying to figure out what could have possibly gone wrong on the date.
Yeah.
But apparently today's a little different because Shayna's on the phone and her date went fine, but something weird happened days after the date. And I don't know what it is yet, so we'll let her explain. Shayna, how are you?
Hi, guys. How are you?
Not too bad. Good. So your email said something weird happened after your date.
So it did, but let me give you a little bit of a background story about the date first.
Okay.
Okay.
What's the dude's name, first of all?
Oh, his name is Eric.
Eric, all right.
Where'd you guys meet?
We met on a dating website, and we really connected, and we really just clicked. And he told me that he had some kids.
Okay.
Were they his, or was he just saying like, hey, I grabbed some kids? I got a bunch of kids if you want one.
No, he said, they're his kids. Whatever.
Okay, that's good.
But you're cool with that. You're open to dating a dad.
Yeah, I'm totally open to dating the dad bod and everything. Yeah. I dated some dads before. They had a couple kids, so it's not really a big deal for me.
Okay.
So.
And it's not new territory either.
Yeah, it's not new territory. I'm kind of used to it. So the date went great. He took me to a lovely dinner. We laughed a lot, and we had a great time.
Okay.
So by the end of the day, I invited him back to my house. So all we did was make out. That's all we did, and we had a great time. And he just left, which I thought was really respectful and great. And I was really looking forward to hearing from him again.
Yeah, and it sounds like you would.
Yeah.
Oh, of course. And actually, I did hear from him, but that's the whole part that's very strange.
Okay, so you guys just made out at the house, and then he hit you up a few days later and told you he was pregnant, didn't he?
What?
That is a strange thing.
That would be very weird. No, so it took him about 2 days to call me back.
Okay.
But the weird thing is when he called me, he said, hey, can I come on by? And I was like, yeah, I'm around. Come, And he said, can I come on by to use your restroom? So I don't know why he said, I need to use your bathroom, but he said, I really need to use the bathroom.
So wait, so like he was in your neighborhood and he had an emergency bathroom situation?
No, I mean, I'm thinking that this is code, that he wants to come over and like hook up, or he wants to come see me because he hasn't talked to me for 2 days.
Yeah, it's usually code for hook up. I am driving and I really have to use the bathroom badly. Can I stop by your place? Usually means let's hook up.
I don't know, like weird code, right? But I'm thinking it's code.
Who knows? Okay.
It didn't sound like it was an emergency, so he kind of just said, hey, can I come use your bathroom? And I kind of just took it, and he came over,
And did you guys hook up, or did he just use the bathroom?
Or both. Hook up in the bathroom.
He literally just used the bathroom.
Oh.
And then he left?
And he left.
Wait, what did he say? Like he didn't use that opportunity to ask you out again or anything?
No, he was like, thank you so much. He was very nice, but he like took off.
Okay.
So that's the point. Like, I'm very confused.
Have you guys talked much since he used your bathroom?
No, it's been 4 days. So now I'm like, oh my gosh.
So he just stopped by and used the bathroom and then nothing.
I mean, he stayed for a couple minutes. It's not like I just stood and listened to him, because that's really weird to do.
Yeah.
God, we've heard of people being used for a lot of things, like money, job opportunities, never just a restroom.
Yeah, it's really weird, right? It's not just weird to me.
No.
So have you tried to call him?
I haven't tried to call him. I don't know if I should. It's just a little awkward now.
Yeah.
And I was waiting for him to call me, and nothing was wrong. I just got home from work. My house was clean. I looked nice.
This might be a first. You hear people getting friend zoned after a first date, but you got rest stop zoned, bathroom zoned. I've never heard of that before, but apparently he just wants you to be his bathroom buddy.
Who does that to somebody?
He didn't accidentally like stink up your restroom or something, and now he's embarrassed.
I mean, I don't know. I did not go right into there to like check it out, because that's gross.
Yeah.
First of all, and second of all, I thought he was going to actually stay and talk a little bit, and he didn't, and he left, and it was awkward, and he has not called me.
Okay. Well, we'll play a song and then come back and call him and get your second date update, okay?
Thanks.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Right in the middle of a second date update, and if you're just joining us, Shayna, who's on the phone to get a second date update today, has given me a great idea. I have a really, really weak bladder, and it's hard for me to drive a mile without having to stop to use the bathroom. But I've got exes all over the place, so now I'm just going to start calling any of my exes just to say, hey, can I stop by your house and use the bathroom real quick? Because Shayna went out on a date with a dude named Eric. Everything went fine, but then a few days later, she got a call from him saying he was in the neighborhood and he wanted to use her bathroom. He stopped by, used the bathroom, and left, and that's the last time she's heard from him.
That is so rude if he really isn't interested in dating you again.
Weird.
Rude. I think rude. Like, who does that? Find a gas station.
Yeah, that's a good
And you're a dude. You can literally pee anywhere.
In the car,
you can
even.
find an alley and it's fine.
Just weird and annoying, and I heard you guys do this a lot, so I don't know. I mean, it could be me, and that's why I kind of want to pick his brain, and you guys to pick his brain and see what's up. Maybe it's me. Who knows?
Yeah.
Well, we'll get him on the phone now and see if we can figure it out. I'm going to dial his phone number. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Eric, please?
This is Eric.
Eric, how are you, man? This is Jubal from the radio show Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
I'm sorry, who?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show.
You're calling me from a radio show?
Yes. Yep.
Is this some kind of prank or something?
No, actually it isn't. I'm Jubal from the radio show Brooke and Jubal in the Morning, and you're Eric from dating a girl named Shayna and using her bathroom after. Is that correct?
Wait. Hold on. So you know Shayna?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to catch up here. So Shayna told you something about me in a bathroom?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah,
we do a segment on our show. It's called the Second Date Update. It's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up not calling them back, they can email us to get you on the phone and figure out what happened. And Shayna emailed us because she told us you guys had a really nice date and she really enjoyed hanging out with you and thought you were a great dude.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. And then she also told us how a few days after your date, you just hit her up to use her bathroom, and then you went over there, used her bathroom, and haven't talked to her since.
Oh, my God. I can't believe she told you that.
Wait, the bathroom part or the date part?
Well, to be honest, either, but especially the bathroom part. I mean, that's a little personal.
Well, she's just confused, like she said that you guys had a really nice time. You went back to her place and made out, and then you don't really talk to her. Then you stop by, use the bathroom, and you're gone. I'd be confused.
Yeah, I guess I have to admit that is a little bit odd. Mm-hmm. I mean, hey, I really liked her too. I'm at least happy to hear that she had a good time. I mean, we definitely hit it off right away.
So why wouldn't you use your bathroom break as the opportunity to ask her out again? I mean, that's the perfect opportunity.
Yeah, I guess so. But I just had a lot going on.
Oh, are you in a relationship?
No. Oh, no. Nothing like that. No.
No relationship. Is that what you do? You just find women looking to date you, and then you just use their bathroom like some kind of maniac? And that's your thing? Yeah.
No, I can safely say that I've never done this before, and I'm definitely not a maniac, I promise. I'm a pretty normal guy, actually.
So wait, did you actually just have a bathroom emergency, or did you want to see her again and then chicken out at the last second?
Oh, gosh. This is... It's pretty personal. Going back to her place, everything was great. It just happened to coincide with some personal stuff for me at the time.
So why haven't you told her that?
It's kind of one of those topics that it's a hard thing to broach with someone you don't know super well.
I can't decide if I'm more interested in what you didn't tell her or why you used her bathroom.
Do the two go together?
Yeah.
Like you didn't want to tell her you have IBS or something?
Yeah. No, thankfully, that's not the issue. Look, I've got 2 kids. I love my kids, but I'm not looking to have any more in the future, regardless of whoever it is that I meet, Shayna or anyone else. I can't believe that I'm telling you this. I don't want to have kids in the future so badly that I made sure to handle it medically.
Oh, so you cut the whole thing off?
No. So you've been snipped. You've been...
What's that procedure?
You got a
vasectomy.
It's a vasectomy, yes. I decided to get a vasectomy, and it is a very personal thing for me. And, I mean, to be frank, the fact that I'm even sharing this right now is not something I would normally do, but...
Why not call her back, though? I mean, did you do it in her bathroom, like a home one or something? You think it's awkward now? Like...
You really did cut it off?
Yeah, it is a quick procedure. I didn't know just a couple minutes.
Jesus.
I mean, I'm good with my hands, but I don't think I could perform a self-vasectomy.
I'm so confused, though. So you had a vasectomy. A lot of men have had vasectomies.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me just explain. I had the procedure the week that I met Shayna. Okay. So they make sure that things are working by having you give a sample. And my sample was contaminated, and they said that I had to wait and give another sample, so I did. And by the time that my second sample came through, all the bathrooms were full. Everything was being used, and there was nowhere to go. And they said that we need the sample right now, so what you need to do is go somewhere nearby and give your sample.
Oh.
Make it happen.
That's what you were doing in her bathroom.
And that's when you went to her house? You went to her house to,
I know. It wasn't my first choice, but I'm telling you, she lives very close to the hospital. There was no other place nearby. I looked for a gas station. It wasn't there.
Oh, my
God.
God.
I was out of options.
I mean, it's weird, but I feel like that's a better option than doing that in the gas station bathroom.
Thank
Someone
you.
else is probably doing it already.
I mean, yeah, exactly. You got a long line of people waiting to do that anyway.
But wait. You guys, besides him okay.
Oh my God.
Why does this have anything to do with whether or not you'll go out with her again, though?
No. I really would love to see Shayna again. I had a great time, but it just didn't seem like the right time, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You didn't want to tell her why you're in your bathroom.
Sorry, I had to take care of myself
I don't.
real quick.
I could see how that would be a weird conversation. Like, remember when I stopped by your bathroom the other day?
Only for a few minutes.
Really?
It's normally longer than that. Normally it takes me longer than that.
Honestly, I am surprised that he could get that done with the amount of pressure that must have been on you in that bathroom.
A lot of focus.
Yeah.
Oh, that sample was coming whether we liked it or not.
Well, guess what? Whether you like it or not, Eric, Shayna is on the other line listening, and I'm sure wants to talk to you now.
Or wants to clean her bathroom.
Yeah.
Did you say Shayna's listening to this?
Yes, I did, unless she hung up. Shayna, are you still there?
Oh, my gosh.
Yes, I am here.
I hope you scrubbed your bathroom.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Shayna, this is so weird. I'm so sorry. You weren't supposed to know any of that. I was planning on telling you in my own way, at my own time. Oh, God, this is embarrassing. Listen, I had a really good time with you. I had such a good time on our date.
And in the bathroom. Don't forget.
In my bathroom.
I'm sorry about that. I really had no other option. If I could have done anything else, I would have, I promise you. And I just didn't feel like that was the best time to explain the whole thing, so I thought if I just got out and made sure everything was working right, then I could call you and we could have a second date and I could explain.
So you want a second date after you off in my bathroom?
If we could view the off as more of a medical thing than a weird thing.
It wasn't a pleasure one, you know?
Yeah.
Like, there's all kinds of different ones. There's stress ones, there's anxiety ones, there's pleasure ones, there's medical ones. No, they're all different, you know?
It all has the same outcome, Jubal, no matter what the
Well, usually.
Unintended.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it is purely medical and nothing else. There was nothing weird or creepy about it, I promise.
So what were you thinking about then?
Oh, you mean, what was I thinking about?
That's an awkward question.
That is so awkward.
It's my bathroom. I have the right to know. What were you thinking about in there?
I was thinking about you.
You liar.
Okay, now that's kind of creepy, though.
You're right, actually.
Yeah, it would have been better to say, I picked up one of the Us Weeklies you had laying next to the toilet.
You're on your phone.
I just feel like being honest right now is going to be the best thing for me since I'm kind of in a weird position. So I'm just telling you the truth.
I understand. I just wish you were a little bit more honest. I mean, it's been 4 days.
I know. I know. I just couldn't figure out how to do it over the phone. This isn't something you just text someone, you know, so I just want to be sure.
Okay, wait, though. Shayna, are you cool with him having a vasectomy? Him not wanting kids anymore?
I mean, I guess he should have talked to me, but I know it was only one date, so I understand that's your personal business.
To be honest, I've been planning this for a while, and it just so happened that it coincided with this great date that we had.
Well, it's good to hear that you planned it. You didn't just do it on a whim. Like, I was driving by the place, and I thought, why not? Hey, got any specials today? 2 for 1?
Oh, man.
You guys really aren't helping this situation at all. You know that?
I don't think you helped. Well, you did help yourself out, but you know what I mean.
Why go silent, though, Eric? Why not at least talk to her? I mean, you don't have to have that conversation right away, but why didn't you just, like, hit her up and say, and plan a date?
You're right. That is definitely what I should have done. I wasn't thinking super clearly, but I wanted to make sure that everything was right before we move forward. And, you know, Shayna, I had such a good time with you. I would love to see you again if you'd be into that.
Shayna, would you like to go on a second date with Eric? We'll pay for it.
I'm kind of intrigued, so kind of leaning towards a yes.
Well, that's good
She's
for him because
leaning
he's going to
towards
have
it,
to
Eric.
give a couple more samples before this thing is all over.
Oh, man.
She's leaning towards it, Eric. Is there anything you can say to get an absolute yes from her?
Well, I think you'd be happy to know that everything works. I'm snipped.
Hey! No more samples in the bathroom, huh?
No, you still have to check like 60 or 90 days later after so many times.
I didn't know
I
that.
promise when it's time to check again, I won't check in your bathroom. I'll check at my place, not yours.
You know, that's really very weirdly and strangely very sweet.
As far as these go, yeah, that is probably one of the sweetest things we've ever heard. I will not touch myself in your bathroom again. Cool. Congratulations, Shayna. You got a second date. And Eric, I'm glad everything's working out for you down there.
Yeah, thank you, I guess.
Yeah. And I'm just excited you might get to see that bathroom again.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
You know, normally an escape room would be a bad thing on a first date.
I would go with always, not normally.
Unless you're the person who put your date in the escape room, then you're probably having a good date and they're having a bad one. Either way, escape room always sounds kind of weird to me for a first date.
Yeah, extremely.
But that's exactly where Nick took his date, Taylor, and now she's not calling him back.
Yeah, because no one can get a hold of her. What is going on?
Nick, that's really all you put in your email, and I don't know what an escape room is. Do I need to alert the authorities?
No, they're actually amazing.
Wait, what's amazing?
Escape rooms.
What is an escape room? It sounds like you have some girl handcuffed in your basement to me.
No, it's not like that. An escape room is basically a game that you play with like 8 to 10 people. You go inside, they lock the door behind you, and there are clues that you have to figure out in order to get out.
Okay. That's a lot more innocent than what I thought you were originally emailing about.
Yeah, it's a little nerdy if you think about it. You have to solve clues in succession, and once you solve one, it opens up the clues to another, and another puzzle, and so on and so forth. And finally, within this like 45 minutes to an hour time, you get to get out.
So did you meet this girl at the escape room, or did you meet her somewhere else and tell her you were going to take her to an escape room?
So I had about 8 of my buddies who were going to go, and one of my good friends has a girlfriend who was like, I want to do that, and brought one of her girlfriends. So unexpectedly, I thought it was just going to be 8 of us. It was 10, and that's where I met Taylor, in the middle of the escape room.
Oh, sounds sexy. I mean, it is kind of like today's version of laser tag is kind of what it is, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
All right, so how was the chemistry with you guys while you're trying to escape the room? Was she crying? Were you crying?
We're never going to get out.
There was a lot of panic, but I really was attracted to her immediately. She had this like amazing laugh, and she like jumped straight into it. Like, you can't be shy in these things. You got to be bold and really like go after things. And she was so energetic about it. We kind of like went off in our own like nerd way and started solving more puzzles than most people. So
okay, and I mean, was it clear that you were into her, that you were hitting on her?
I think so. Yeah, I was definitely like zooming in on like just hanging out with her. So
you cornered her in an escape room.
I locked her up, basically. Yeah. That was the only option.
All right, how did the rest of the day go? Did you end up getting her number and all that?
Well, yeah. I did get her number, but it was kind of weird. Like about 30 minutes in, time's running out, and randomly my really close friend and his girlfriend started getting into a full-on argument off in the corner. They're like yelling. They're like,
That's awesome.
I could see how an escape room could cause an argument. What were they fighting about anyway?
We don't actually know what they were arguing about, but it got really awkward for everyone because they're essentially screaming at each other and just alienating themselves from everyone else. So we were really trying to get out of that room.
You were really trying to escape.
There's like actual claw marks on the walls.
It's the hardest you've ever worked to escape from one of your escape room parties.
Exactly.
So what did that led to you getting her phone number while your friends were fighting?
Yeah.
Taylor and I were on the same team regarding like wanting to, diffuse the situation and break up the fight. So I went and talked to my buddy, and Taylor went and talked to her friend just to make sure that, they were on other sides of the room or of the corner. So.
Oh, so you guys were like the heroes of the escape room together.
I like to think so. Yeah, we absolutely were. So, and we were successful.
So you guys diffused the situation.
Definitely. And then I asked her if she wanted to get a drink afterwards to kind of celebrate our chivalry, I guess.
And did she say yes?
She did, yeah. We actually ended up going and getting a drink pretty close by, and we kind of bonded over the fight. And the two of us were talking about how we would never do anything like that in public, and like we're kind of like embarrassed that they would even do that.
So basically you were saying, if we were a couple, we'd never be like that couple. They suck.
Basically. Yeah, exactly.
Did you end with a kiss?
We didn't end with a kiss. She said she had to leave because she works early. So I just thought like it wasn't necessarily a date, so I wasn't sure if it was appropriate to kiss her on the first date. So.
And how many times have you tried to call her since your little escape room fiasco?
I've called her like 2 or 3 times now.
And nothing.
Nothing, no. I even talked to my buddy to see what was going on. He was trying to stay out of it. He was like, this is all on you. You figure it out. So.
Wow, good friend.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, I don't know why that chick won't call you back. Dude, figure it out yourself. By the way, can you help me out with my argument with my girlfriend?
Yeah, got it.
All right, well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, all right?
All right, thanks.
Okay, I'm already a better friend than yours. All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
You guys ever remember the game 7 Minutes in Heaven?
Oh, yeah.
People would play that as kids. I never played it. I had this uncle that was always trying to get me to do it, but I always said no.
I'm glad you did.
It's a party game where people lock themselves in the closet for 7 minutes and whatever happens, happens, I guess. I know I never really did actually play it as a kid. That's because I had a bad childhood. But could have been because of that uncle. Who knows? All these are different stories for different times.
Yeah, or
what we're
therapy.
talking about right now is the second date update. And Nick, who's on the phone to do a second date update right now, played a really long game of 7 Minutes in Heaven with the girl he wants to call today because they were locked for like 45 minutes in an escape room together. I think that's kind of similar, right, Nick?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, except for there's a group of people with you. Yeah, right. Which makes it a little bit more awkward.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
If you're just joining us for the second date update today, Nick is on the phone, and he met the girl he wants to call today in an escape room. I guess that's where a group of people get together, and then they play games to try to figure out how to escape from a room and see if they can do it in a certain amount of time. They met there, and then there was an awkward moment when a couple of their friends got in a fight with each other, boyfriend and girlfriend, and then the two of them, Nick and Taylor, went over and saved the day and talked them down. And then ended up at drinks, had a few drinks, some laughs, and then Taylor left, and now she's not calling Nick back, and he has no idea why.
You can't think of anything that you did wrong or that would have been awkward besides that fight?
Yeah, no, other than the fight. We had a really, really fun time, and we clicked.
All right, well, I'll dial her phone number right now, see if we can get her on the phone and get your second date update. You ready?
Yeah.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Taylor, please?
Yeah, this is her.
Hey, Taylor, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
I'm good.
Good. Are you familiar with the radio show?
I mean, I've heard of it.
Cool. Have you ever heard us do something called a second date update?
No.
You haven't? Okay. Well, I'll tell you what it is. It's where if you go out on a date with somebody, right, and then end up not calling them after, they email us to see if we can get you on the phone and find out what went wrong. So you recently met a dude, and now you're not calling him back, and he asked us for help.
Oh. Wow. Okay, that's really awkward.
I'll say some names to you, and you tell me if they ring a bell. Milt. Have you gone out with a Milt lately?
What?
No.
How about Chester?
What? We haven't talked to Chester or Milt.
No Chesters, no Milts. What about a Nick?
Yes.
That'd be the one.
Okay.
Surprise!
Nick,
It would be more shocking, actually, if it was Chester.
I know. Nick told us about how he met you at that escape room and shared some drinks with you and thought that he was going to see you again, but now you're not calling him back, and he's wondering why.
Oh, wow. This is very weird.
The way he painted the picture is that you guys had a delightful time together.
Yeah, I guess so.
That doesn't sound like a ringing endorsement. Yeah, I suppose it was fine. Was there something that Nick did wrong?
No, there's nothing he did.
He told us about your friends getting into a fight in the escape room, the boyfriend and girlfriend. Was that the awkward thing that somehow made you not want to go out with him?
Oh, he told you about that?
Well, he said that a couple of your friends got into an argument, and then the two of you went over to try to help smooth things out. Like you talked to his girlfriend, and he talked to his friend, and then everything was good.
That's all he said?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like a really awkward situation. I don't know if I should talk about it.
Is it awkward for your friends or for Nick?
Mostly for my friends, yeah,
Okay.
and me.
Really?
Oh, and you.
It was awkward for me.
So awkward for everybody, and you know what? Our show specializes in awkward, so I think that you should tell us.
I don't know.
Well, more importantly than us, how about Nick? Because Nick really wants to know why you're not calling him back.
Okay, the thing is, like, I kind of lied to Nick when I was out with him.
You lied to him about what?
About why our friends were fighting.
Well, didn't he know why they were fighting?
No, he did not.
So why were they fighting? Like, for real, not the lie part.
Basically, they were fighting because the guy was texting me, and his girlfriend found out about it.
Wait, what? You mean like texting you like he was trying to make you his side piece or something? Like, what do you mean?
He was just sending me, like, really flirty texts.
Whoa.
And when you guys were in the escape room?
No, it was before this, and I was like, hey, I told my girlfriend, I was like, your boyfriend is texting me, and she just decided to bring it up in the middle of this escape room.
What? Oh my God. I have so many questions, but one is why on earth would you ever agree to go into an escape room with a boyfriend who's hitting on you and his girlfriend?
I don't, that's a good question. I don't know. It was
Yeah.
bad.
Looking back on it, it's probably not a good idea.
No!
Yeah, it was a bad decision.
So they were arguing about you.
Yeah.
But what does that have to do with Nick and why you wouldn't be calling Nick back?
I just don't want to get in a relationship where our friends are, like, arguing and I'm the cause of it. I just want to stay away from all of it.
Oh, it sounds like so much good drama, though, doesn't it?
Not for me.
I'm kidding.
Speaking of good drama, Nick is actually on the phone listening to this conversation and wants to talk to you.
What? Are you serious?
Yeah, I am, unless he's hung up. Nick, are you there?
Yeah.
Hey, Taylor.
Hello. Hey.
How's it going?
Fine.
This is awkward.
Yeah, everything's fine.
You knew why they were fighting? And it was all because of you?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Why did you feel like you had to lie to me?
I
feel like we had a good time. Like,
I just, like, didn't want to involve you more than you already were involved because it was just so weird.
And Nick, don't you think that's a positive thing? I mean, like, for once she was trying to, like, tamp down the drama instead of bring it up.
yeah, I guess. It's just still a little suspicious.
Yeah.
Suspicious?
What do you mean suspicious?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know how you guys met. Like, are you guys still texting at all? And, like, is it still happening?
No, we are not texting. No.
Snapchatting?
I do not.
Using that
None of the above.
Oh, okay.
And you were never texting with him, right? You were just a recipient.
Yeah, I in no way encouraged him.
Well, how can I know that you're telling the truth about all this? My buddy wouldn't just come on to you for no reason. Like, you would have had to have done something or encouraged it.
What?
Right?
Okay, we're talking about Dan? Of course he would. That guy's a pervert.
Dan is not a perv. I've known him for like 15 years. Like, you know, we've been through a lot together. He can be a little wild, but he's definitely not a pervert in any way, and he's like really faithful.
Think about it. The girlfriend was yelling at the boyfriend. If the girlfriend thought that Taylor was involved, she would also be yelling at Taylor.
Exactly. Thank you.
That's not part of a girl code?
No.
No.
That just seems the way it is. Whenever somebody cheats, they always blame the person who their significant other cheated on with.
Totally.
Like, their significant other had nothing to do with it. I agree there. She'd probably be yelling at Taylor more than her boyfriend. Dan the pervert or whatever his name is.
He's not a pervert.
If I showed you some of the things he's been texting me, you would say something different.
Oh, really?
Eggplant emoji.
So let me get this straight. You're saying you've never flirted with him. You've never encouraged him to, like, keep texting you, and you guys have never, like, hooked up or done anything? Like, you're the innocent person in this whole thing?
Yes, that is what I'm telling you.
And Nick, it sounds like you're trying to, like, pin her down and attack her for causing the drama.
It just is, yeah, I've known Dan for so long. It just seems so weird that this would be happening. Yeah, I don't know what to think about it.
I am telling you the truth. Your friend is a creep. He's been texting me. His girlfriend got mad. I have nothing to do with it. I want to be completely out of it. I don't want to be involved.
Is that why you were so anxious to get out of the escape room?
Yes, I did not want to be around them. It was like a mistake that I went there.
Not a total mistake, right?
Oh, there There we go. The tune is changing.
All right, Nick's still in.
Hey, Taylor, would you like to go on a second date with Nick? We will pay for it.
I'm going to have to say no because the situation is just too weird right now, and I need to wait till everything blows over.
I don't know what this has to do with you and I. Like, their problems are their problems, and I think you and I should focus on us and see, what we could be. Because we did have a good time. You can't deny that.
I mean, we had a good time. I just can't. It's just too weird right now.
Taylor, I know there's all this drama going on between our friends, but I think there's something here, and that should be enough for us to go out again.
Yeah.
I think that means no.
It's just too weird.
I just think there could be something here.
I mean, really, it sounds like everything just boils down to this other couple fighting. Don't you think that will blow over eventually, and then you guys could go out?
I just still have to say no.
No for now, right?
Yes, no for now.
Okay.
So there's a chance at some point.
So maybe one day.
All right. Yay! I've never been so happy at the end of a second date.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Teresa is on the phone today for a first date follow-up, and she's getting ghosted by a guy named Hudson. So in a few minutes, we'll call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting her and maybe get her a second date. But first, Teresa, why do you think you're getting ghosted?
Because he's scared to get mauled by a cougar.
What? Wow. Okay. Like an animal in the zoo, cougar?
Yeah. Did you
Not
guys,
an animal at the zoo. But
did you encounter a cougar, or are you the cougar?
Oh, we're talking about a cougar.
I
like
would be the cougar.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Grr, mommy.
So you're older than this guy.
I am. We met while we were out at a bar. We had, great, funny conversations, and he convinced me to get dinner with him the next night.
Okay.
And, yeah, I mean, he was younger than I was, but clearly it didn't intimidate him then.
Mm-hmm.
So we went to dinner, and then we had a walk around the park across the street, and it was really nice. We had a lot of chemistry. I was a little disappointed at the end of the date, though, because I was hoping and honestly thought that something would happen at the end, like a kiss at least, but nothing.
Really?
And I don't know what else it could be except, at the end when I told him exactly how old I was.
Okay. How much older are you than Hudson?
Well, I look younger than I am. Let me just say that.
Mm-hmm.
But I think he was surprised to find out that I'm 17 years older than him.
Oh. Okay. That's a big jump. Maybe.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm sure you do look good, girl. You obviously do. You pulled him, but maybe it was just the thought of more that freaked him out.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that shocked him. But I thought he was awesome, and I hope he's not scared of cougars.
All right. Well, Teresa is on the phone, and she's getting ghosted by a guy named Hudson. So we're about to call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting her and maybe get her a second date. But before we do that, Teresa, why don't you remind us again why you think Hudson might be ghosting you?
I think he's ghosting me because he's scared to get mauled by a cougar.
Wow. I mean, that sounded like a big bite, girl.
So it's because you're like 17 years older than him, but he didn't know that until you guys actually went out on your date, right? And you think that might be scaring him off?
I think so, yeah, maybe.
Okay. You didn't growl at him like that on the first date, did you?
Wow.
I didn't. I was a little more restrained, but not much.
Oh, you should have. That would have saved it.
All right. Well, let's see if that is the reason. We're going to call him right now, okay?
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Yep. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Hudson, please?
Yeah, this is him.
Hey, Hudson, how are you? This is a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Hi, Hudson. I'm Nina.
Hi, I'm Victoria.
And my name is Jubal. What's up?
Oh, hey guys.
Hey. Have you ever heard the show before?
No.
You haven't? Okay. Cool. Well, it's a radio show, and it's called The Jubal Show.
You know now.
And
okay.
And we do a segment on our show, and it's called The First Date Follow-Up. So that's where if you go out on a date with somebody, and you end up ghosting them, that person can email us to get you on the phone and find out why you're ghosting them. And we got an email about you from somebody.
Oh, okay. All right.
Any idea? Is there somebody that you are ghosting right now that you think would want us to get a hold of you and find out why?
I got a pretty good idea who it is.
Who do you think it is?
Her name is Teresa.
Yeah, it is Teresa. Teresa,
Yeah.
we talked to her a little bit about your date, and she's confused. She said she liked you a lot and doesn't understand why, after you guys went out, you completely just kind of like stopped talking to her. Would you mind telling us?
Well, this is awkward, but I think she's my mom.
What?
I'm sorry.
Plot twist.
Questions.
You think she's your mom?
Why do you think that?
Okay.
Like, actually,
Yeah.
you actually think she's like legit your mom, or is that just like, is that like code for
Like
something?
mommy?
No, like,
Okay.
no, like actually my mom. Like, okay, so we met at a bar, had great chemistry. It was great. We chatted, and we connected instantly. And then I asked her out the next night. We had dinner. We walked around the park. It was great. And also, I should mention that I'm adopted, and I have been searching for my birth parents for about a month now.
Okay.
And so when we're walking in the park, there were things that Teresa mentioned that makes me think she might be my mom.
Really?
Like she's around the same age. Where she's from. The fact that she played soccer in high school. And here's the kicker, and this is what really freaked me out. She mentioned that when she was younger, she had a baby and she gave it up for adoption. And now I'm thinking it was me she gave up.
That would freak me out too.
Wow.
Yeah, so I'm like,
because she's
spiraling over here.
You're attracted to your
confirm it,
mom.
but I don't want to like talk to her.
Yeah, because she's older than you. Man,
That's
that'd be crazy if it
Yeah.
was. Well, thank you for telling us why you're ghosting her. I guess I can kind of understand.
Yeah.
understand that. Hudson, Teresa is on the phone and wants to talk to you.
Wait, what?
Mm-hmm.
She's on the phone right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's awkward, but okay.
Well, this is good. Now you can find out.
Teresa?
Oh, boy.
Oh, God. Please don't tell me I wanted to make out with my son.
I don't know. Do you feel like he could be your son?
Oh, my gosh.
I mean, like, what do you know about your birth mom?
Hey, Teresa, sorry. I'm really sorry about ghosting you, but I just really thought you might be my mom, and it freaked me out, so I just kind of shut down.
Understandable.
Yep.
Yeah, so here's what I know from the adoption agency. They told me that my mom was about 17 to 19 years older than me. They told me she has dark brown hair and green eyes. And Teresa had mentioned that she got migraines, and I was told in my medical history that migraines run in my family on my mom's side, and I also get them. And so now
I can tell you that.
I'm like, well, this is too many coincidences to be
right.
So I'm really freaking out. And so then the adoption agency said she was a soccer player, and Teresa mentioned that, and I'm like, oh my gosh. And then during the date, she mentioned that she had given up a child for adoption when she was younger. And I'm like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, Teresa, that's all I know about my birth mom. But honestly, it sounds a lot like you.
I mean, okay, but when's your birthday?
Oh, good question.
It's August 13th.
Teresa?
Oh my God.
Uh-huh.
That's the day I gave birth.
No.
What?
way.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You've got to be
That's the day
kidding
I gave
me.
I'm not
Wow.
kidding you.
Is this...
I'm not kidding you.
Sorry, I don't know
whatsoever.
this radio show. Is this a prank show? Am I being pranked right now? Like, this
No,
is...
not at all.
That'd be messed up.
Not one
Oh
bit.
my gosh.
Wow. Okay.
Are you
so
serious?
So you were born. So Teresa, you did give up a child for adoption. All the things that he was just saying sound a lot like you. And then Hudson, your birthday's August 13th, and that's when you gave birth, Teresa.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's my birthday, yeah.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Well, normally this is the point where we go, hey, do you guys want to go on another date? But I don't know. Would you guys want to get a paternity test done?
Maternity test?
Maternity,
maybe?
whatever it is. Maternity test. However you find out, if you guys are related. we'll
freaking out over here.
We'll pay for it or however to get it done. If you guys will come back on the show and let us know, because
Oh my gosh.
I want to know.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely am down.
Wow.
Okay. Well, congratulations then. You guys got another date at the doctor's office to find out if Hudson is your son and Teresa, you're Hudson's mom.
Oh my God, this
That's
is the best
crazy.
story ever.
Oh my gosh.
So, all right, we'll figure it out, and you guys will come back on the show when you get the results.
Yeah, I'd love to. I mean, it'd be crazy if it's real, but yeah, no, I'm down.
Okay. And Teresa?
Yeah, I agree. I'm in shock. I definitely want to do this DNA test, and oh my God, I think I'm wanting to make out with my son.
Oh, okay. No.
Don't think about it that way.
Jubal's first date follow-up.
Hey guys, it's us, the Jonas Brothers. I'm Joe.
I'm Kevin.
And I'm Nick. And guess what? We created our own podcast called Hey Jonas.
We invented a podcast?
Well, we didn't invent it. We just contributed to it.
We're the first
people to do podcasts.
We get to ask other people questions because we're sick and tired of being asked questions.
Well, sick and tired is a strong way to put it, but,
Tired and sick.
tired and sick. Listen to Hey Jonas on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. Just listen. We don't care where you hear it.
Hey everyone, this is Teddy Mellencamp.
And Tamara Judge from Two Teas in a Pod.
There's been one scandal that's consumed our lives these last couple of months.
We're recapping the 3-part Summer House reunion, and as always, we're being brutally honest.
We're dissecting timelines, receipts, blind items, and previous episodes.
Amanda and Wes, watch out. We're not going to be easy on you. Listen to Two Teas in a Pod on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
This is an iHeart podcast. Guaranteed human.